Welcome to Ask and Learn.
We are given a state diagram and we're asked to construct the state table for the Moore machine with this state diagram. So first of all, create a table with 3 columns. And we'll label these columns state, and then I'll say another column is going to be F with the inputs of 0 and 1, and the final column will be output, which we could also call G if we wanted to. So we have that every state is mentioned under state. So we see from our graph there are 3 states, S0, S1, and S2. Now we also have that if there's an arrow from state Si to state Sj with a label of X, then we're going to write down Sj in the row Si and in the column X under input. So, for example, we have that there's an arrow from S0 to S1 with a label of 0, and so I'm going to write under the column input, under column 0, and in the row for S0, S1. Likewise, we have that the rest of the entries in that column, the inputs under 0 is S1, S1, and S1. So we see that whenever we have an input of 0, we're just going to move or return to state S1. And then we see that if we start out at state S0 and we have an input of 1, we move to state S2. We start out at state S1 and we have an input of 1, we move back to state S0. And if we start out in state S2 and we have an input of 1, then we return to state S2. And now finally, if the state Si is labeled Y, I have these labels in green, then we'll write down Y in the row Si and in the column output, or G. So we see that S0 has the label 1, so I'll write down 1 in its output. And S1 has the output 1, so I'll write down 1. And S2 has the output 0, so I'll write down its output is 0.